Please, for the love of God, help me fix this glitch. Okay, so apparently there's a pretty problematic operations bug going on. I haven't seen any footage of it yet, but alright, let's see what they're talking about. Whenever I try to load into an operation after the Thunderhawk cutscene, my screen goes black, and 00 shows up in the bottom left if I press enter to skip. This soft locks my game and I can't do anything about it, although the loading bar does appear when I close it. It shows up before the game closes. My best guess is that earlier I was playing a different game. It was being really laggy, so I stopped playing it. Played some Space Marines 2 instead, but because my computer was being really laggy, I restarted it, and then this started happening. Okay. So, right off the rip, I'm gonna just guess that it's not because you were playing another game. But for the most part, the lag, yeah, that could definitely be an issue. I don't think that would have caused it, though. I've tried searching up fixes. I tried restarting again. I've tried verifying files, and nothing's worked. Please help. Please help. Did you try uninstalling and reinstalling again? That was the only thing that was missing there. But verifying files is also just as good. All right. Either way, let's see the footage. Okay, so they're playing heavy. It looks like they're going in solo. Yeah, it flies away. Okay, so apparently there's a 00 in the corner. Well, I don't see it here. Oh yeah, look at that. It just went black screen. Is there any audio? Doesn't seem like it. Oh yeah, there's the skip, 00. Okay. Yeah, that's an issue. That is a problem. Also, by the way, this is not the only post I've seen of this, so yeah, let's see if anyone has a solution. Operations bricking bug. This just started 30 minutes ago. I can't join any operations anymore. Nothing goes past the ship launching. Just turns black and nothing happens. I can still join lobbies, but as I join, I hear the mission start music, and both my teammates just stand there immobile by the ship and nothing happens. Even private lobby doesn't work. I'm unable to launch anything. Restarted both the game and console a few times. Can the game files get corrupted or something? Good question. Not sure. Okay. Dude, that's rough. It's rough that this is not just like one guy experiencing this. There's actually been a couple posts about it. It seems like there's some good discussions about this, but yeah, I hope this isn't something that is going to be a consistent issue. Bruh, just scrolling through Reddit while in loading screen, I read this post. I look up at my monitor, same thing. Not just that, but servers are really crappy tonight. I've disconnected from more lobbies tonight than in the past week. Just had it happen twice in a row. Both times, me and one other player were by the Thunderhawk when the third joins. Before the third player can walk over, the mission starts prematurely. Takeoff cutscene, and then back into the hangar with the black screen. So, I like how they're detailing exactly how the black screen came up, because this is definitely something that I hope isn't like something we could recreate by accident. This feels like definitely a consequence from the servers, unfortunately, not having a great time last night. Was it? I don't know. I didn't notice the player count. Was the player count like too high? Could they not take it, or is this just like the ping issue everyone's dealing with at the moment? I don't know. Oh, also just for clarification on that ping issue, I played some PvP yesterday and I had some pretty good games. So ping was okay there. I only had one game where I had high ping. However, that one game, there was one guy in that server with 500 ping. So there's definitely something going on. I'm not too sure if this is Saber can just fix their connection problems. I do believe there's some sort of bug here. Dude, I really hope they get on this. As it's very nice that they're very communicative. They really talk to the community. We have some good updates here and there. But sometimes I feel like they underestimate exactly what is happening with the connection issues in this game. And I just wish they would, I don't know, kind of talk about it a little bit more in detail. Give us a little bit of a heads up. But for the most part, I mean, they have been working on it. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if more people can give us some details on how this is happening, just so we can break down exactly what's going on. And then, yeah, I do believe there is like a temporary solution. But we'll see. We'll see. We definitely need more details. I know a temporary fix. This was happening on the Oceania servers for about a month after launch. Hello, and you didn't even say anything? What? Okay. Essentially, you're on the ship and need to go back into the Thunderhawk launch area. Follow these steps for a fix. Okay, so that makes sense because the guy was saying the mission started before they were ready. So it feels like the mission is starting, but it's not like comprehending that you're there. It's not registering that you're in the square for, to launch the mission. But yeah, let's see specifically how we can get down on this. Once the screen goes black, move your character 8 to 10 steps forward. Okay. Once moved, go around in circle slightly and align at least one other Marine to you. How are you going to do that on a black screen? Go around in circle slightly and align? Okay. Once aligned, the mission should launch and you'll be in the loading screen. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know how someone's going to align at least one other Marine with you, but for the most part, okay, that kind of makes sense. Like, let's say in the black screen, right? Just walk. Just take a couple steps forward and then maybe try to, go in a little circle or something. I don't know. Let's, they still kind of clarify, I guess. When the bug first appeared, it wasn't a black screen. It was just a bit of a funny nuisance being on the ship with no HUD. Oh, now that makes sense. That's how he was able to align the other Marine with him. Because he actually just didn't have a HUD, and the mission wouldn't start. Then the bug progressed to being a black screen. That was really frustrating. Now, that's frustrating. The fact that the bug went... First of all, this guy understood there was a bug, and I bet you other people had it too. So, but since there's a temporary solution, I bet you there wasn't really that, there wasn't really an incentive to be like, oh, okay, I got to tell everybody about this, just in case it turns into a black screen bug. But, behold, it did. Unfortunately. This guy, shout out to this guy for at least, connecting the dots here. Definitely good. But yeah, so let's say you're in the black screen bug. The game is not registering that you started the mission, but it gave you the cutscene. So, I gotta be honest, that they gotta fix that. They gotta fix that, now. But yeah, because not enough people are gonna see this post. This only has 8 upvotes. And, even with that, it's like, you have to walk forward, but it's like, how are you going to tell where you're going to be walking if if there's a black screen bug? You know what I mean? You could walk. What if you walk to the armory? But okay, here is the Focus Forums bug report thread. Head over there and report it. I actually commented on this month ago. I thought they fixed it. Sheesh. Okay, so apparently there is a Focus Forum bug report thread. If you are dealing with this issue, go to that and let them know, because I'm seeing a lot of posts. Even on this post specifically, there's a lot of people saying, yes, this happened to me. Yep, this happened to me. Yep, this happened to me. So, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, there are comments underneath this post that are saying what this guy did to fix the problem worked. So, let's see if we can get another confirmation on a solution here. I don't think this is a bug per se. I think what's happening is the game's servers are down, having issues. So you load into a lobby that generally makes one of the 3 players the host of the lobby, and then you launch the mission. When launching the mission, you all move to a server, and since they're down, it just dies. Okay, that actually makes sense. Yeah, this would also kind of track when the guy said this is something that was happening like a month ago, because I do remember there was server issues like a month ago. So, honestly, that kind of makes sense. However, there is somebody trying to say this is a bug. So, let's cover what they're saying. This is a bug. You get teleported back to the terminal, as though teleporting to the launch pad. Oh, this also tracks, because that's why it makes sense to just walk forward. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on what side you are facing when you teleport back to the terminal. Because, yeah, that makes sense. You're at the terminal. You need to walk forward to actually start the mission. Yeah, I still think connection issues have something to do with it. But, yeah, that's... If it literally teleports you back to the terminal, there's definitely something that can be at least tweaked there. Walk forward until you're in what would be the launch rectangle the game will load you in. Excuse me. This was a PC bug on launch. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we broke it down. This is nice. I really hope this can help people, you know, figure out what's going on with their game, because I gotta be honest, black screen bugs that are consistently happening, that has to be very, very frustrating. This game is a buggy mess. I'm gonna have to disagree. Even with this bug, it's very bad. I'll give you that. Okay, this bug is bad. But like, I don't experience bugs that often. My God, the surface looks amazing. It's so incredibly done. Marines look great. Atmosphere, fantastic. The cinematography, if you will, is incredible. The hitboxes, key reaction time, matchmaking, quick games. They don't automatically account for the class you choose and have you rejoin. Okay, that's true, but that's not a bug. Oh my God. Yes, we understand. Complete garbage. Yeah, okay, so the hitboxes, key reaction time, matchmaking, quick games that, you know, if you sign into a game, there's a tactical, you want to play tactical, you signed up for tactical, now you got to go find another game. Now, all that needs to be fixed. All of that needs to be fixed. Hitboxes could be a ping thing, so we can put hitboxes underneath connection or something, but for the most part, again, I said this before, if you can't fix certain hitboxes on enemy attacks, you're going to have to nerf those attacks. You just have to. Because it's going to be a consistent issue, and it's just going to drive people crazy. And there's simply no reason to have a buggy attack in your game completely demolishing players, you know? So, like, for example, the Zoanthrope's beam, let's say you dodge it and it hits you still. Let's say you actually dodge it and it hits you still. That beam needs to be nerfed. If that consistently happens. They beautifully polished a turd and put cosmetics behind it. Definitely disagree. Like, dude, look, I understand it's frustrating. I'm glad, you know, people are letting, you know, the devs know about this bug, because this is something that should have been fixed a long time ago, but it just never happened with the servers crashing as well to bring a black screen. However, you know, it could be a bug also. So either way, this is not a good situation. What honestly kind of bugs me though is I was playing the game last night on PvP and the servers were fine for me, so I don't know. I played like 6 games or something. Dude, I gotta be honest, I don't know what was going on with PvP last night. I had a team where, I swear to God, 4 players didn't get on point at all. And they were all newer players, so it's like, I'm glad I'm seeing newer players get into the game, but like, how hard is it to just like go on the point? Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting distracted. If they patch the game, it'll be a masterpiece. But right now, 2-ish months in, it's really driving me up a wall. Yeah, I understand that. No, that's fine. You're getting it out. You're venting. The potential is right there. I'm so upset. I bought before reading more about the current issues plaguing the game. I never learned my lesson. Okay, to be fair, this is a new issue. You're good, man. You're good. Trust me. The game's totally worth it. There's a lot of times where I'm playing this game and I just, you know, I'm having so much fun. The one thing about operations is I feel like, dude, you know, this is a little bit of sidetrack from the subject here, but operations, they, you know, on the high difficulty ones, they take a lot out of you, man. You will go through an operation and you'll beat it, and then you'll just like sit there and you want to play more, but you don't know if you have the energy for it. This is the only game that does that. The only game that does that for me is where I'm like, dude, I want to play more, but like, holy cow, man, I am exhausted. But okay, yeah. Look, we had to read one of these comments, man. We had to read one of these. I know this is going to likely be a bit of an overreaction, but this is a organic feeling of someone who's frustrated with the state of the bugs in the game. And to be fair, just to defend the devs a bit, this has been a one-night thing so far. However, it is a pretty big issue, so I just wanted to make sure I cover it. We got the solution, so I don't know. I hope this isn't happening to you guys too often. We will see. I'll keep an eye on it. But expect like a hot fix or something, hopefully.